woman recently said she owes men an apology, and honestly, I respect that. Because for a long time, if a man was by himself, people assumed something had to be wrong with him. He had to be weird. He had to be broken. He had to be bitter. Or maybe he just couldn't get a woman. That was the narrative. But what if that narrative was never accurate in the first place? What if what people were seeing, they were misunderstanding completely? What if a lot of men aren't lonely at all? What if they're just at peace? Because there's a difference between being alone and being empty. And a lot of men today are not empty. They're full of clarity. What if they just got tired, not weak, just experienced, tired of confusion, tired of mixed signals, tired of giving real effort to situations that never had real direction? And after everything that's happened over these last few years, a lot of men didn't become angry. They became selective. They became quieter. They became more intentional. They adapted. Now you see men moving differently, working out alone, building something quietly, traveling solo, sitting in peace without needing constant noise or validation. Black men, white men, Asian men, all moving in the same direction, not because they're giving up, but because they're waking up. Once a man experiences real peace, he doesn't easily go back to chaos, because now he understands the cost. So when people see a man alone and assume something is wrong, they might be completely missing the truth. Some men are not alone because they have no options. They're alone because they learn the value of their peace. And once you learn that, you move different. Let's be real about what happened, because this didn't just come out of nowhere. After 2020, social media changed everything. Men were constantly told what not to do. Don't approach, don't speak, don't DM, don't say too much, don't say too little. The rules kept changing. At the same time, expectations went up. A man had to make more money, look better, be sharper, be perfect, lead, provide, protect, and somehow never get it wrong. That pressure is real, and men were watching all of this, quietly, analyzing, adjusting, not reacting emotionally, but thinking strategically. Black men, white men, Asian men, different lives, same conclusion. Is this worth it? Is the confusion worth it? Is the lack of clarity worth it? For a lot of men, the answer became no. So they adapted. They stopped chasing. They stopped over-investing. They stopped trying to prove themselves. Not because they couldn't engage, but because they realized they didn't have to. That's power. Men didn't disappear. They adjusted to the environment, and now they're moving with intention. Now let me say this. Every man who is alone is not healed. Some men are protecting peace. Others are hiding from pain. And if we're going to be real, we have to acknowledge both. Because healing and avoidance can look similar on the outside, but internally, they're completely different. There are men right now who went through real things: divorce, betrayal, loss, financial setbacks, emotional burnout, situations that changed them. At the end of all of this, there's one thing I want to make clear. What we're seeing right now is not random. It's not confusion. It's not coincidence. It's a response. Men didn't wake up one day and decide to move different. They were shaped by what they experienced, and what they saw changed how they move. But I want to pass this over, because this next part matters more than everything we just said. Because understanding the shift is one thing, but knowing what to do next, that's where power lives.
Let me take it from here, because everything that was said is real, but none of it matters if you don't know how to move forward. And that's where most men get stuck. They understand what happened, but they don't adjust their life. So let me break this down in a way that actually helps you. Number one, being alone does not mean you're broken. It can mean you're aware. It can mean you're no longer willing to accept what you used to tolerate. Number two, peace is earned. It's not something you stumble into. It's something you protect after you've experienced what it feels like to lose it. Number three, the environment changed, so men changed. That's not weakness, that's intelligence. Number four, not every man who is alone is healed. Some are still carrying pain. So don't confuse silence with growth. And number five, if you don't take control of your life, you will always react to your environment instead of leading your own direction. So, what should you do? Number one, build discipline, because discipline gives you control when emotions try to take over. Number two, get your mind right. That means learning, reading, thinking, growing, not just reacting. Number three, get closer to God, because if you don't have something grounding you, you will drift. Number four, stop chasing validation. If you need approval, you will always be controlled by whoever gives it to you. And number five, protect your peace like it cost you something, because it did. Whether it was time, pain, loss, or lessons, you paid for it. Don't give it away cheap. This isn't about being bitter. This isn't about blaming anyone. This is about becoming better. Men didn't disappear. They evolved. They adapted. And now the real question is, what are you going to do with that?